All right, YouTube. This Detroit's HPTV coming to you out of Detroit. I don't know if you people from the city, from Detroit, have forgotten about the incident with Kwame Kilpatrick at the Manugian Mansion. You know, some years ago when Kwame was the mayor, there was allegations about a party there with strippers. Things happened later. This something ended up happening to the stripper, and the stripper was unalived. And Kwame ended up going to prison for the other things he got involved in. But now the story has come back up with the daughter of the stripper named Strawberry is pleading with the public to look into the case. So early today, I seen Willie D had broken the case, and I'm gonna do a reaction to him, and then I'm going to show you the daughter and what she's saying as far as it relates to her mother. All right, check this story out. This is for fair usage under the 1976 Copyright Act for commentary educational purposes.
What's up, Angelina? Nigerian Alexandra. Look, fam, this is going to be a short live. But I did want to cover this story before I moved on with the rest of my day. This story right here is unique in the sense that we're dealing with one of the most popular guys, one of the most popular public figures ever in Detroit. This is former Detroit Mayor Kwame Kilpatrick. There's a TikTok video that has been posted by a slain Detroit stripper's daughter, and is resurrecting allegations surrounding Kwame, Detroit's former mayor, perhaps Detroit's most popular former mayor. Ashley Jackson, the daughter of Tamara Green, posted a video on the social media platform TikTok that garnered nearly 4 million views, in which she details her estimation of why and how her mother was murdered. Tamara Green's name became widely known in the Motor City after she was killed in a drive-by shooting months after a rumored 2002 party at former Mayor Detroit Kwame Kilpatrick's home, more like a mansion. Jackson claimed that Green, who also went by Strawberry, was having an affair with Kilpatrick at the time. It's widely speculated that Kilpatrick's wife assaulted 27-year-old Green at the party after she spotted Green giving Kilpatrick a lap dance.
Now, if you're from Detroit and was around back then, everybody heard the story. Everybody knew about these allegations. You know what I mean? And somehow the allegation just went away. Case never went anywhere or whatever. But now this young lady's daughter is like she's looking for justice.
Green was reportedly beaten so badly that she had to be picked up by emergency first responders. Then in April 2003, Green was shot to death while sitting in a car with her boyfriend. The gunfire that struck Green allegedly came from a 40 cal pistol, which was standard issued gun for Detroit police officers. Things got messy, fam. And the mayor of Detroit's wife actually assaulted my mother, said Jackson, instead of paying her. Now, this is where really, this is where she goes in, fam. She said instead of paying her mother hush money, the mayor decided to pay off cops in the city to murder her mother. The stripper's death was the talk of the town for more than a decade and was the center of a protracted legal battle that her mother initiated to prove that Kilpatrick purposely obstructed the murder investigation. I said that her family initiated to prove that Kilpatrick's purposely obstructed the murder investigation. However, the cover-up was hard to prove since Kilpatrick vehemently denied that a party took place at his mansion, and it was never proved that one did. No one has been charged with Green's death. In 2009, the popular podcast Crime Time covered Green's death, drawing national attention. The episode featured interviews from people who knew Green, a retired EMS lieutenant, and attorney Norma Yatuma, who represented Green's family when they sued the city. Yatuma said that the case was dismissed in 2011 after a judge ruled there was not enough evidence to prove a cover-up. Homicide Detective Sergeant Marion Anderson, who investigated Green's death, said that several case notes and documents vanished from Green's file, which the lawsuit mentioned would have filled in gaps in the investigation, along with some deleted emails and other missing evidence. Yatuma also said that 6 officers who were investigating the case were either demoted, terminated, or otherwise threatened. Okay, fam, what y'all thinking? Do y'all sense a cover up? Or do you think that the daughter is reaching? You know, because every time somebody die, everybody, you're looking for somebody to blame. You're looking for somebody to blame. Let me put up a picture of the daughter. That's the daughter to the far left. That's her mother, and that's former Detroit Mayor Kwame Kilpatrick. So, what are y'all thinking, fam? Give me a thumbs up if you think this sounds like a classic case of a cover-up.
Well, like I said, if you're from Detroit, you're familiar with this case. But when all of this was going down, the internet was not what it is now, where you can be trending or you could be the next big breaking story. And the fact that this girl's daughter or this woman's young daughter took to TikTok to get some justice. I want to show you her video on TikTok.
And as you can imagine, that industry, you meet a lot of powerful, rich, famous people.
What would I say to her? Tell her I'm sorry.
Attorney Norman Yatuma at a loss of words of what to say, thinking about the unsolved murder of Tamara Green. Her daughter spoke openly about it on a viral TikTok video on Friday, which he watched.
My mom ended up having an affair with the mayor of the city.
I can't tell you I disagree with anything she said. I didn't know her at the time. She was obviously a very young girl, 7 when her mom passed away.
In 2003, Green, an exotic dancer, was shot and killed months after she performed at a rumored but never proven Manugan Mansion party. Former Mayor Kwame Kilpatrick was allegedly there.
Do I think Kwame Kilpatrick hired police officers to kill her? No, I don't. I know the lead investigator who did it, and he still firmly believes that she was in a car with a dope dealer, her friend, who owed like $50,000 debt. Someone came up and shot at him, missed, and killed her.
The Detroit police say, quote, the investigation into Mrs. Green's homicide remains open. The Detroit Police Department's homicide unit will continue to investigate any tips and leads made available. Yatuma believes people should listen to what Ashley is saying.
Everything she said is the gospel truth.
Again, Detroit police, they emphasize that the investigation is still open. They're still looking into things, and anyone with tips is asked to reach out to their homicide unit. I'm Lauren Edwards, Fox 2 News.
So I'm going to try to actually see.
Over the
I'm
last
going to go
couple
to
of
see if
days
I can go to.
cold. But when you look at the record books, it's actually quite normal. But exactly 1 decade ago today, temperatures were anything but normal. Do you remember where you?
I'm going to go and see if I can find the actual footage on Twitter. They might have it. But yeah, isn't it? It's ironic that all these old stories and things are coming back. I see Kwame Kilpatrick. Search. Well, it must not be on Twitter because even Willie D said it was on TikTok. But as this young lady is, she took to social media. So are we possibly going to see this case get reopened? Is there something Kwame Kilpatrick probably needs to worry about? I don't know. Tell me what you think in the chat, especially if you're from Detroit, because I know y'all remember this story. Like, share, and subscribe.